Let's talk about the zeal point chakra and its connection to our higher self, our ascended masters, God, or however you perceive something greater than yourself. This is a little known chakra that is at the base of the skull. We know about the seven major chakras, and we talk often about the two chakras in your hand for attracting prosperity. But let me give you some more instructions about the zeal point chakra and how it aids you into connecting with your higher presence. So the zeal point chakra is also known as the mouth of God, and it's also your ascendance chakra or the well of dreams. This chakra, as I said, is located at the base of the skull, right? And it allows you, it's a multidimensional chakra that allows you to connect with something greater, right? It connects the physical realm and the spiritual realm, and it gives you deeper insight. A lot of people confuse their connection to God through their crown point chakra, but that chakra is just your connection to the oneness of all. It is not the connection, direct connection, a communication point, if you want to think of it that way, to God. It is your connection to everything, your oneness of everything, which is God. But that's how people can easily confuse that. But if you want to communicate directly to God or to a higher source or a higher being, some people see it as ascended masters. Some people may see it as their ancestors. But however you perceive it, this is where you connect that through your energetic body, your chakra system is through the zeal point chakra. So we're going to work on how to go about connecting it, and I like to give instruction on how to do this step by step so you know exactly what you're doing and you can achieve the things that you desire by being connected to something that's greater than yourself, right? So we normally use EFT tapping technique on our chakras. EFT is emotional freedom technique. It's often used on your meridian lines in your body to move energy through your body. We have co-opted in using and moving energy through our chakra system. And so we're going to do an EFT tapping technique on that zeal point chakra to move that energy. If there's any blockages in that energy, we want to move it so we can have that connection to something higher than ourselves. All right. So you want to take your two fingers, you want to take the tips of your fingers and you want to tap on the back of that zeal point chakra while saying the affirmation. My zeal point chakra is open, clear, and aligned with divine wisdom. I receive higher guidance effortlessly. My connection to the divine source flows with ease. I trust my spiritual connection to my higher self and source. So continue to tap, and let's say it one more time. My zeal point chakra is open and clear and aligned with divine wisdom. I receive higher guidance effortlessly. My connection to divine source flows with ease. I trust my spiritual connection to my higher self and source. So that is a way of activating, moving energy through that zeal point chakra so you can use it. There's also another way of bringing energy into that zeal point chakra and helping develop it. All of our chakras have various colors. We see them as colors, but they're actually frequency. We refer to them as colors so we have a reference point, but actually are energetic frequency. And the energetic frequency of the zeal point chakra is magenta. So by focusing on the color magenta, you're actually developing that zeal point chakra. All right. You're bringing that energy in here. You can visually look at it, or you can wear magenta color clothes, or you can maybe eat magenta color foods that's actually bringing that energy into that zeal point chakra. So take a few moments and look at that zeal point chakra and see if we can bring energy into that zeal point chakra. All right, so let's move on to working with the zeal point chakra. All right, so once that you have actually developed the zeal point chakra through these practices, through the affirmation, all right, maybe focusing on the zeal point chakra in a meditation, the color magenta, okay, tapping on it, bringing energy into it. So how do you work with it so you can uh, be more accustomed to receiving the guidance and information through the zeal point chakra? Like a lot of this guidance from our higher selves, from our ancestors, from extraterrestrial, however you perceive those higher beings, right? It's going to come through communication through the zeal point chakra. Now, how do you recognize it? How do you trust it? You have to work with it. And so we use a pendulum in this practice to work with the 0 point chakra. And what it does is it allows you to trust that 0 point chakra. And the more you work with it and ask questions of it. So you have a pendulum and you actually determine what means yes and no. So maybe going around in a circle means yes, or going back and forth means no. You want to be able to trust the guidance that you're receiving in it. So you have to work with it and develop it as you do those other things to connect with that 0 point chakra. Okay. So we went on how to connect with it. We went over to how to develop it. And now we're telling you how to work with it. And that's one way of working with it. You'll get to the point when you're doing a lot of work with your 0 point chakra where you just kind of trust that communication that you're receiving. It comes in clear, it comes in understandable because you're working with it and you're developing it. So a lot of that may be accessible to a lot of people. I like to try to give ways that you can just start doing this work without any investment in it. But if you want to work with your 0 point chakra, I do offer a kit that allows you to work with that chakra and to get more developed with that chakra. So there's essential oil. What we do with the essential oil is specifically made for the 0 point chakra. We rub that essential oil on that 0 point chakra. Okay. And then we use crystal therapy. If you're not familiar with crystal therapy, that is applying the crystals to various chakras so you can actually heal it or manipulate the energy coming in. Crystals actually manipulate energy or amplify energy depending on the type of crystal and what your intention is. So labradorite is a good crystal. We apply this in the kit. This is in the kit. And what you would do is probably laying on your stomach. You want to spend a few minutes with this labradorite crystal on your 0 point chakra. Okay. Again, it is the color magenta that you want to be focused on, bringing that attention in. So this kit this kit actually has a magenta color bracelet that you can use in that practice, and it actually lets you set the intention of working with your 0 point chakra. Okay, so it's all about the focus, it's all about the attention. And then also included in the kit is a pendulum, so you can practice with that 0 point chakra, and you can be able to use it to strengthen that communication, strengthen those connections, learn to trust that information that you're receiving. It is different from a gut intuition. It's almost like you're hearing the guidance that you need. And a lot of times that can help you in making financial decisions. It can help you in guiding your way through this plane of existence and all the other things that you need to do. All right. So say you're having some problems, you've been working with the kit and you're not having much success, or it's not coming in as clear as you would like, then there may be a blockage in some other chakras because the 0 point chakra is connected to the throat chakra, the crown chakra, and the third eye chakra. And those allow you to have clear communication when you're actually receiving information. So there may be another chakra point that you're having difficulty with, and we do videos on those chakras too. All right. So try the 0 point chakra exercises that we shared in this video. And if there's still some difficulties you're having, please check out our other videos on how to clear the throat chakra, the crown chakra, and the third eye chakra, so you can get the results you want from the 0 point chakra. Again, we use the 0 point chakra to communicate with those higher beings and those higher ancestors or ascended masters, or even the voice of God if you perceive higher beings as like that, or your higher self, to give you guidance, to give you information on how you should maneuver and how to achieve your prosperity and abundance in this plane of existence. All right. So I hope some of this resonated with you in your life journey. I want to wish you love and light in your journey. Please like and subscribe if it did resonate with you and you received it. And then write down in the comments what kind of responses, what kind of information you received back, or what type of connection you were able to make by working with your 0 point chakra. All right. So again, thank you again for allowing me to share this information with you. I wish you love and light in your journey. Mind my mind, mind my mouth, and mind my heart. Love and light in your journeys.